had a speech, all this stuff all written up. I had everything that I wanted. I had it all lined up. Unfortunately, I had mom that passed on me and kind of did a farewell yesterday. So I didn't even know if I was even, I don't know, in the right mind to even come to an event and put on it. Like nothing's wrong with me or something. It was something special about my mom. It was not the fact that she passed, but ironically, one of her last wishes was to get my older brother, younger brother, which is 47. He's special need. So she got it here for me to continue to take care of him. She knew that she couldn't do it, so she got him here to Arizona, and it was a crazy ride getting here, but he's here. The unique part about having a brother that has a special need as well is the fact that little do I know that I was kind of going through training camp as a young boy. So to speak, my love, right, and my passion for, the special needs community, Down syndrome community started when I was a kid, right? When mom was telling me, keep up with your brother, fight for your brother, advocate for your brother, all those things that we just wasn't getting paid for in a marginalized community, right? I had the luxury of moving on, obviously. I have a son, Mark Jr. See him there, he's 10 now. And I was just talking about, the kind of that God thing that was out there, that, his sense of humor, and had me to have a brother to get me ready for my 10-year-old son. So I'm proud to have Mark, and we have 6 other kids by me. And one of the things that I think I'm gonna mention to that as well is when we see individuals with Downs or anything like that, that's kind of, direct. You can see it, right? But we don't see the ripple effect, right? The ripple effect that it has on caregivers, the ripple effect that it has on siblings, and so on. So, it really made our whole family special, so to speak, you know what I mean? So I'm proud to be here. And then last but least, when I think of Spark, Dad of the Year, right? I think of Spark, like, what sparked me, right? I mean, obviously I had a brother that I had no choice but to take care of. But the other spark was me coming here to Arizona, going to multiple support groups and didn't feel like I was, wanted in that group. And my wife kind of went through the same thing as well. I kept going, she kind of took the back seat. Trying to find the right support group, I think that's huge, right? To any new parent, you have to stay connected, you got to get, trained and that sort of thing, so you know the lingo. But I found Down syndrome dad's group. Ironically, Chris was from Wisconsin as well. So he embraced me and I loved it. He started me off with 2 books. Disability law book, and then another book was an advocacy book. I didn't know nothing about nothing. I mean, literally, I went to these meetings and taking buses, 2 or 3 buses in the hot sun and all that, just to get in to get the love and all that good stuff. So that started me. That was one of the sparks. The last spark was this. The last spark was me being in an IEP meeting and having everything go over my head. I was super uncomfortable being in an IEP meeting and did not know anything about the whole process. So I burned the midnight oils learning that, and now I'm a certified advocate as well. With the touch, right? Because if any of you guys, I'm sure you embark on that, having a loved one and have to deal with the IEP process and all that, you need a bulldog. You know what I mean? You need somebody who's not going to bag down, but at the same time treat you nice, and then ultimately get what you got coming. So yeah, I definitely want to thank everyone, Down Syndrome Network, the group, all that good stuff. And there you go. Now, where am I?
They get their pictures. We're going to keep this award show rolling, you guys. We are thrilled to present